That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J. How are we today?
Excellent. Happy hump day.
I know that's right. Woohoo.
Midweek.
Yeah, the week is mid. I got you. I got you. I understand.
That's funny.
Man, use guys.
Tell us you have a Gen Alpha child without telling us you have a Gen Alpha child. This week is mid.
She doesn't even say mid.
No.
You know, and they used to say it's giving J vibes.
Right.
Now it's giving J. It's giving cold. They don't say vibes anymore. I'm like, stop being lazy. Put the word vibe back in there because nobody wants to hear that. But that's what they do. It's giving Christmas.
It's
like,
so giving Christmas.
Yeah, I'm like, what is it giving Christmas? You know, it doesn't work for me.
What could Christmas possibly be given?
That's right.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Nice show for you. Not on vacation yet, Isaac. That's tomorrow. And Laney will be here.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I won't be telling you where I'm going today because Laney J is going to play Are You Where in the World is Jay Laney?
Yeah, which is always fun. So we are going to play that. Some of you know, some of you don't know, but we'll see.
It's time. I've got to check in my flight.
Oh, okay. Check in.
Check in.
Does that cut down time for you at the airport when you do that?
Checking in right now. It gets your seat in early or whatever.
Oh, do you get to choose your seat?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm getting all these names put in the wheel. We're doing other stuff right now. We can't talk to you guys.
Can't talk to me?
Yeah, I'm just kidding you guys. All right.
How dare you? How dare you?
So, oh no, okay, that's correct.
Looks like I'm all checked in.
That's right.
I think we're going to.
I hope you're checked in.
Yep, got it. Look, it gave me my ticket.
Okay, cool.
I'm all ticketed up now, guys. See? Boom.
See, he's ready to go.
Ready to rock. Boom, just like that. Now I'm checked in for my flight tomorrow. Yay.
I love it.
Good morning, Wisconsin over there on YouTube. It is currently 35 degrees in Northwoods of Wisconsin.
Is Heather Salinas, are you listening this morning?
Good morning, Heather.
Heather or
That's for American Airlines, the QR code. Won't do you no good.
Yeah, that's right. Don't even try it. Who even said that?
That was Courtney P.I. trying to steal my flight.
Oh, Courtney, you be going to Florida.
There you go. She's like, I'll take a flight over to Florida.
Yeah, I'm just messing with her. I'm trying to tell her, you know. Who knows? You might be going to California, Courtney. You could steal a trip to California.
Yeah.
She probably has access to get an ID. You know what I mean?
A fake ID?
Yeah.
Probably. Ticketed and becoming an air tube person. That's right. I'll be in a tube in the air.
A tube in the air. Wow.
Air tube, baby.
Air tube baby.
Remember test tube babies?
Yes.
They got to be grown by now, right?
Well,
that was back in the 90s.
There was a woman who was the first test tube baby, and she did an interview and stuff like that. I'm like, she's normal, just like everyone else. So chill out.
Okay.
You know, I'm just making sure I have all these local names in our wheel.
Oh, nice. I like it.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
I just wanted to make sure I had everybody local.
We had people send in screenshots or photos of their radio, how they listen or watch the show yesterday, and got a lot of photos in. Matter of fact, you can see those on our Facebook page, facebook.com/KKBIFM.
Is Theron's not local, right?
Yeah, he's local.
Oh, he is?
Yep. Yup.
All right. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. You better put him on that list, Laney J. Don't be leaving out my friend Theron Tollison.
Okay. Well, and I'll tell you, the reason that I was looking for Heather or Felix Salinas this morning is because I was going through, there is a online auction, and I'll tell you guys more about it coming up during Swap Shop.
Okay.
But it was like this massive dessert donated by Felix Salinas. And I'm like, you're a baker?
And a candlestick maker.
That's right.
Pretty sure. All right, let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. You're on Jay and Laney J Live. What's
up?
Yes, it's Captain Bob. Hey, I'd like to put my great-granddaughter on the birthday list.
How old is she going to be?
Oh, I'm not real sure if this year if it's 5 or 6. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it's Aubrey Gant.
Okay.
Awesome. What does she call you?
Papa Bob.
Papa Bob. I love it.
I
love it. All right, Papa Bob, we got Aubrey Gant on the birthday list.
Thank you, and y'all have a great day.
You as
too.
well. Thank you. Bye-bye. Captain Bob, a.k.a. Papa Bob.
That's right.
I like that.
That's right.
Papa Bob. All right. Good morning, Vicky Joe.
Good morning, Vicky. I'm telling you.
Good morning,
All
Cody.
Cody.
Over there on TikTok. Cody Sprinkle.
Oh, good morning, Cody.
Yeah. What's up?
Hope you all are doing well. Well.
Where do you get your news from, Laney J?
Facebook.
Facebook.
That way I know it's true.
Good morning, Walter. Yes, the best source of news.
That's right.
Facebook.
You know, really, honestly, I just see news if I search it out, or and it just really just depends on what websites pop up.
Yeah.
I don't have I don't get up in the morning and turn on, the Chicken Nugget Network or anything like that.
So you are like most Americans are increasingly turning to social search engines and social media for their breaking news.
Yeah. I'm not a watcher of the news.
We talked about this recently, but I am also not just traditionally a watcher of the news or a consumer of the news. But a lot of people check out social media or go to search, like Google, the news if they hear something that they're interested in finding more about.
There you go.
We'll go
watch
to
CNN, don't you?
No. I don't watch any of the headline news like that.
Okay.
But I will go to X, especially if there's a video that goes along with it that I know most of your platforms will delete. X won't delete it.
That's right, because anything goes on X.
Anything goes on X.
That's
so
right.
If you want to see it unedited version of whatever it is, they've got that on X.
Okay.
That's basically only time I go to X is if I figure something's going to be censored out of the normal news, normal search engines. I need to
remember that because I'm nosy. I need to see that censored stuff. I'm very nosy.
Hilarious. 20 minutes after 7 a.m. So basically, I say we probably fall into the category. The average person doesn't turn on the TV for the news anymore.
Yeah, I think. Well, I know for you and I, we get tired of hearing the stuff that's on the news because it's usually all bad, or they dramatize it so much that it's just like, are you serious right now? Drop it.
If it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
That used to be the old adage for news. Anyway, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you know. No one's half the battle. Also, if you thought influencers were influencing everything you see and do anymore, it may not be entirely true. Matter of fact, it says here that more of us trust consumer reviews over influential posts.
Well, the thing is, with so much AI and the way that you can create and edit videos, can you really believe anyone?
Exactly.
Because if someone wants to show you that a product works, they can.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
So I will often read reviews on things, and if it's kind of in the middle, like where it's good and it's bad, I may go ahead and try it.
Okay.
But if all the reviews are bad, we ain't doing it.
Right.
So.
No, I agree. I agree with that statement. Reviews, hey, the wife, she often checks reviews, maybe if it's an Airbnb or a hotel that we're staying in or a venue, that we're going to. She'll check the reviews, see what people are saying about it. And she usually makes sure it's the most recent reviews, too.
Yeah. Well, when you go to Washington tomorrow, it'll be fun. I hope you checked reviews.
Ha! Washington, Texas.
Oops, I gave it away.
Washington, Texas.
Whoopsies.
No, I'm not going to Washington tomorrow, but I am going somewhere.
That's right.
I will be flying out in the morning. It's going to be fun. Hey, it's National Waffle Day.
Ooh, you know what that means?
What's that mean?
Fight at the Waffle House.
Yes.
I can't wait.
We knew it. We knew it was going to happen.
I'm going this afternoon.
Yeah? You going to go start one or just be a part of one?
Where's our closest Waffle House?
Texarkana, maybe?
Okay, that's where I'm going to start a fight today.
I'm guessing. Just a guess here.
I'm going to go in there and lip off to one of the employees, and we're going to get in a fight.
Oh, no, they will gang up on you.
I know.
Laney J.
It's going to be fun.
They will gang up on you.
Yeah, it's a girls' trip. I'm going to take my 10-year-old daughter. Did you happen to hear that this morning?
I heard that this morning.
Listen, you guys, I want some opinions because I tell you what, I do trust our chat.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of regulars in our chat,
Yep.
and you guys have not steered me wrong yet. Drew, maybe. But, y'all have not steered me wrong. I'm just curious. This woman's going on a girls' trip with her girls from college to Mexico.
Right.
And she doesn't have a sitter. It's her daughter's spring break. She's taking her 10-year-old daughter.
10-year-old daughter.
And I get it that the hotel or the resort they're going to be at is kid-friendly. There's kids' activities. There's stuff for her to do. The daughter's going to hang out in the room while they go and do stuff. They're not leaving the resort. But she's taking her 10-year-old daughter. Is this okay? Now, she's not told the girls that she's meeting there.
Right.
Her girlfriends. She hasn't told them.
Yes.
So, the people she was asking, they just told her, hey, I just don't go.
Yeah.
But she said that her friends would be really upset if she doesn't go.
Which would cause more upset? That would be my question.
Yeah, and I've been on like some girls' weekends or whatever, and not taken my daughter.
Right.
And because, a 10, 11-year-old doesn't belong depending on what you're doing.
For sure.
Would I love to take her? Absolutely, but she doesn't need to be involved. And it's not like we're doing a whole lot.
All the debauchery that y'all are doing.
But it's absolutely adult stuff. And if you're like all of a sudden like, we want to go this, well, you can't leave your kid by themselves while you run off somewhere. So it's just the whole thing. I was wondering if you heard that, what you thought about it.
Yeah, no, Isaac says no. Doris says, I think it'd be fine as long as it was discussed beforehand and everybody was aware.
I'm kind of with Doris, because if they're going to get upset, because if I had a friend that was like, I can't come unless I bring my daughter, I might be like, well, hey, let me bring mine too. They can hang out together.
Exactly.
If they were close in age.
Right.
So I'm definitely with you on that. It needs to be discussed.
Yeah, it can't be a surprise. My 10-year-old daughter's with us.
Yeah, and then, the next morning you're going to be like, Bangkok has her now. We've done too much. So.
Just exposed her to way too much.
Lacey, why don't you come with me? You bring that trash can. We'll go together and start a fight at Waffle House.
Oh, they're getting a Waffle House fight.
That's right.
You got to use
Doris
a trash
is coming
can.
too.
You got to use a trash can.
Yeah, okay. Doris, you on?
Hey, that's team building right there.
That's right. That's right. I appreciate it, Lacey. You is a team player. Basil, see?
Lacey
She's
said,
like,
bet. I'm in.
I got all these prego emotions going. I need to work out some stress.
Dari says I'm in too.
All right, see, we good.
Yeah, you got a whole crew pulling up a Waffle House now.
Both of their husbands are going to be like, you can't go anywhere with Laney J anymore.
Laney J is a bad influence on you.
Yes, I am. Too bad, too sad.
It's like, why do you think it's a girls' trip?
That's right.
It's full of bad influences.
That's right. We make decisions together. John Gotti, we mouthing. Next time you at Waffle House, I'm going to come in and lip off to you.
Oh,
see
now.
what happens.
Oh, now.
Candace will probably beat the fire out of me.
Y'all in trouble. All right, we don't have Laney J's Lowdown today because we have
Lofton.
Doc Loft calling in here in about 3 minutes. So stay tuned for that. Here's Laney Wilson. It's Jay and Laney J Live. Good morning. Bass Country 106, Jay and Laney J Live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
And now we have the Dr. Lofton on the phone line. Good morning, Doc.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all?
Excellent, sir. How you doing this morning?
I'm good, thanks.
Man, you're doing a lot better than we are right now.
Yes, he
I
is.
saw that photo Laney J just showed me.
We're on some break. Family's asleep. My body wakes up. I can't sleep in. So got the campfire built and sitting here watching the sun come up.
Oh man, what a shot there!
Oh, yeah,
Campfire,
it's beautiful.
sunrise. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. That's a way to de-stress right there, man. Just take away the worries of the world.
It is. We did a little fishing yesterday and on the river. And just relaxed today.
Did you find any of those black carp?
No, we're in Arkansas, so we were catching smallmouth and sunfish.
Okay. Well, if you end up finding some of those carp were found here in southeast Oklahoma, so they're like $100. Yeah, you can get like $100 a pop, up to 10 of them per month.
Hopefully they don't find any. It's one of those things we don't want to see a whole lot around here.
That's true. They are an invasive species. Well, getting straight to it,
Yep.
Doc, of course, you are kind of relaxing it right now at the campfire. And maybe not everybody gets to do that on a Wednesday, midweek. Maybe a lot of folks are working. They've got a lot on their plate right now. What's one of the best ways to reset during maybe like a midweek slump? Maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Maybe you're feeling a little stressed. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're getting plenty of sleep, but you're just tired. Is there a good way to reset for the midweek slump?
I'm always going to say exercise, getting out in nature, just even a hike, there's trails at Pombo, there's trails at the Queen, just even getting out in the neighborhood. There's a lot of data that talks about what getting out in nature does for our brain. And, it could just be sitting there for, 10 minutes without any technology in front of you and, just letting ourselves relax and closing our eyes and I tell people, think of a happy place, whatever that is for you that helps you to relax. But, sometimes it's just unplugging for just a little bit and taking time to get away from things.
I like that.
What if you're scared of nature?
Well, you could go with somebody and that's not scared of nature. There's just like the park, even getting out in the park where it's just not right there, inside the house. And I like to get outside, even just my workouts. I own a gym, but I still like to get outside and work out when I can.
They say having an overload of choices can sometimes mentally fatigue us. Is it mentally healthier to limit your choices, maybe when you're making those everyday decisions, or having multiple choices? Is that better off for you?
I think what the fatigue comes, and this is something I'm looking at myself, is when we have kind of unfinished tasks. And so if we can knock off some of the easier tasks, that way at night our brain can relax more. That's something that trying to get that to-do list down. And if we, or at least making progress on the to-do list, it could be that, if you're like me, I like to get it all done at once, but my schedule didn't allow that. So I need to do it in bite-sized pieces and start just so we're making progress. That helps our brain relax as well.
And remembering, Rome wasn't built in a day kind of thing. Can't get it all done in just one day. Right. I like that. Well, you mentioned screens. You mentioned a cut off, kind of taking the screen away from your face there for a little bit to help you. What's the ideal cutoff time for screens before bedtime?
We're trying to limit before we go to bed. That having that blue light or the screens in front of us definitely can affect our sleep. So the sooner, I guess I don't say the sooner. The more time you can give between cutting the screen time off and your sleep, the better off you are. So, minimum, you want to try to do a minimum of 30 minutes, but if you can do more, you need to do more.
Okay. Minimum of 30 minutes. I like that. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just say the less screen time we have, the better we are overall. There's more and more data showing how it negatively impacts us.
I get that.
I think that's good, to get rid of that screen, to ditch the screen time.
Yeah.
It's
No,
so
absolutely.
much better.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, something I try to do during the week is just I'll delete all my social media apps during the week, and then I'll put them back on for the weekend so that I can do it. Now it's spring break this week, and I hadn't deleted them for this week. But during the work week, I try to delete Monday through Friday my apps, and I'll reinstall them for the weekend, do a little stuff, and that helps.
I can see that. Keeps you just, if it's not there and available, it's not as easily accessible.
That's right.
Just go on and do something else.
That's a really good idea.
I like that.
That's it. I'm done.
That's like freezing your credit cards in a block of ice.
Yeah, not getting off forever, but gives you that break. It kind of, I know, and I think there's apps. I saw one today where you have to get in front of the app and do a push-up, and for every push-up, you might get a minute or something. I was like, oh, that's a good way to do something like that. Give yourself time for exercise.
I like that. I don't know why, but I find solace in recharging my phone. It's because I don't feel like I have to have it on me at all times because it's charging.
I like the feeling of losing my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There have been times I've misplaced it. I did it yesterday, and I thought, where is it? I don't even care, is what I was thinking. I don't even care where it's at. I'll find it later. But then, I had to get it not too long after that. But it's cool to just not have to be attached to something all the time because we're so used to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's tough, and I mean, like for me, my work, I have to have my phone to send in certain medicines. I have to do a double encrypted authentication process. I do the first on the computer, and the second has to go through the phone. So if I don't have my phone, there's some medicines I'm literally not able to send in. So that's not fun, but it is what it is. So
yeah, I get that.
Part of the job.
Yes.
I got you. I had a question. Does eating a heavier breakfast versus skipping breakfast actually affect your energy throughout the day? And let's say you are planning some sort of activities. Do you want to eat breakfast, or is skipping breakfast still going to be okay if you are going to be active that day?
It is okay. I mean, I do it pretty much every day. Even when I'm so used to it now that if I have a endurance event going on, say a long bike ride, I'll take fuel with me and fuel after an hour or so. But I did a bike ride from Mena to Wicks, which is just north of DeQueen. It was about 40 miles, I think, one time, and just ate some granola, yogurt, and my stomach felt so full for the first hour or two because my body's not used to it. So I've learned to fuel as I go. But yes, you do not have to eat necessarily first thing in the morning.
I will say Tuesdays and Thursdays I do jiu-jitsu at noon. And I've learned on those days I'll go without breakfast, and I feel like I'll have been fasted. Let's say eat at 6 p.m. So I'll have 14, 18-hour fast, however long it's been before noon, and then I'll feel more energized or stronger in most cases at jiu-jitsu class when I've fasted than when I've had a breakfast of any type, really.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. It's definitely doable. Just main thing, stay hydrated and fuel along the way.
Thomas asks, so what happened to breakfast being the most important meal of the day? Do doctors still not believe that, or is that something that we've learned better?
Well, I think some of that we have to ask about when we hear those things. Where does it come from? And some of that as physicians, we're not taught a whole lot on nutrition, at least used to. I mean, we weren't taught a whole lot when I was in school. So it depends on, when you're eating. If some people at breakfast, I do intermittent fasting, so I eat at the end of the day, and that's actually not ideal. It could be that if I had the schedule to just have breakfast be my only meal, I could do that, or have lunch be my only meal, I could do that. And so you don't have to eat breakfast. It's not going to kill you. I tell people, think back to, 200 years ago when we had no no microwaves, no refrigerators. You had to hunt, fish or grow everything that you ate. When did people eat? And most of us around here know when we go hunting or fishing, we don't always catch or kill or harvest something. So people probably back then went maybe days without eating. And so it was kind of feast or famine at that point. And we God designed our bodies to store stuff, to live off of it when we don't eat. But now we're in a time where we don't go without eating very often. And so that's why we're seeing the weight gains that we're seeing.
Yeah, what is it? What is it in your blood that you're trying to get rid of? Is it glycogen or something? I don't remember the name of it.
Well, insulin's what causes the body to store calories instead of burn them. And so that's the whole process when you do intermittent fasting, you're trying to avoid an insulin spike, which will cause your body to go into storage mode.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Got
That's
it.
what I'm talking about right there.
I know.
Yeah, you don't want to store. If you don't want to store, you want to burn. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Keep that insulin low.
Yep.
All right, then. Well, look at it. It's already 7:43.
I know. I love it.
It just time flies when we're talking with Doc Lofton. All right. Well, Doc, for those listening that think, I need to learn more about this. When should I eat? When should I not? How long should I go in between meals? Maybe intermittent fasting is something I should look into. Or maybe they just need to up their exercise game, and they know you can give them a nice little detailed workout situation to maximize what they're capable of doing today and grow that into some growth for them in the future. What's that phone number to get a hold of you and possibly make an appointment?
Yeah, 870-642-4000. You can call or text. I'm on spring break this week with my family, so I'm not seeing patients, but my staff is there, and they can get appointments scheduled. And we see everything from diabetes to high blood pressure, COPD, and do suturing and biopsies. So let us know if we can help you.
I love that.
Enjoy the rest of your week.
Yes.
Enjoy that.
Yes.
Have a great
I will.
time.
Thank y'all. Y'all as well.
All right. We
All
appreciate
right.
it.
We'll
you.
talk to y'all next week.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go, Dr. Lofton. Always a pleasure to chat with him on the phone line. Yeah, Russell, we've knocked that myth out. You cannot get a tapeworm for your weight loss program.
Russell, we've discussed this
Russell.
before. And the reason why I said, what if you're scared of nature? I would love to go hiking.
You're
but
scared of nature?
all I can see thinking about
Spiders.
going hiking is a 5-foot rattlesnake. We all know they're in like Beaver's Bend and in the woods around here, especially in those secluded areas where you're hiking.
Yeah.
Okay, you might have a pew with you, but is your aim that good? What's
if you
going to
don't see it?
happen? What if you step on it? That's
Yeah.
my thing, because they hide, they blend in, especially copperheads.
Yeah.
I hate snakes. I don't want to get bit.
Which
And
is worse, snakes or spiders?
I don't know at this point.
I don't like spiders and snakes.
I don't. I do not know, but I'm just saying. Oh, okay.
Poor Laney J can't enjoy just some regular old
I can't.
outdoors.
And yes, rattlesnake does taste good, but I've had it. It's good. I am not the one who is going to hunt it down and cook it up for you. You hear me? And where are you going to run? You're in their territory. Where are you going?
Good point.
I guess I could take the snake catchers with me, huh?
That's true.
Yeah, unless you step on it.
Maybe they walk out in front of you so they'll catch all the ones in front.
That's right. I'm
You
telling
don't step on none?
The only way, the only thing that bothers me about the spider is like if it falls down or drops down, because I'm constantly looking for webs. So, yeah, I get it.
I love it.
I'm done. I'm never going outside again.
All right, it's 7:45. Don't forget the Texas Rangers has the American Rodeo Championship weekend in May. You can enjoy the rodeo. You can enjoy Midland. You can enjoy Chris Young Friday and Saturday, May 22nd and 23rd. We're going to give tickets away here on the show coming up closer to May. But if you want to get your tickets now, go to globelifefield.com/American. Impossible question up next. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. That's right. It's the Impossible Question time, brought to you by Nova. Give us a call if you want to play, my friends.
Okay. Let me give you all the
number?
numbers. Yeah.
Go ahead.
584-3388 or
584-3389 or
584-3372. Those are the numbers to call if you think you know the answer to this question. Today's Wednesday, so you're going to get some of that queso from Mexico Lindo.
That's what's up.
Yes, this is a hard question today.
Queso? It's not hard.
We can't be letting Jay win anymore, okay?
It's
I'm done.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
He's headed out of town, so we're going to regroup while he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm going to try to win this one on the way out, buddy.
We're going to brush up on our skills, and we are going to try to never let him win again, okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Take that, Jay.
That's right. All right.
All right.
Y'all ready for the question?
Good morning, Ashley.
Over 50% of Americans do this, and most of us admit we wish we didn't, but can't seem to help it. What is it?
Uh-oh. So a lot of us do this, over 50%, and most of us wish we didn't. What is it? What is it? So it's obviously not something that every single person does, because only about 50% of us apparently do this. Among that 50%, though, a large number does it every single time. What is it? All right. Let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Worry.
Worry. That's a great answer, actually. Good start. Not what we're looking for. Laney J, can you save her life?
Judge people.
Judgment Day. Great answer, not it. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate. That's a great answer, actually. And I fall into that category. But not what we're looking for. Laney J, save his life?
Spend too much money?
Ooh, good answer. I like it. It's not spend too much money.
Thank you. I stole it.
You stole that answer?
I stole it from Cassifer, yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Brooke says, sneeze while driving around a curve. That's hilarious.
That's different.
Very specific, and I'm here for it.
It is. Huh.
Hilarious. Give me the question again, pretty please.
Over 50% of Americans do this, and most of us admit we wish we didn't, but can't seem to help it. What is it?
Someone said, pick your nose. Great answer. It's not it. Well, you got something in there. You got to get it out, right?
It's true. You do. Dig it out.
Going for gold. Going for gold.
That's right. What are you digging for gold? Oh, I used to just want to punch people in the face for saying that.
How about this? I'll narrow it down for y'all.
It's 9 minutes till.
Okay. 8 minutes till, technically.
Okay, 8 minutes till. Still.
Brooke says, second guess yourself. That's a great answer. Question your own decisions. I like it. I like it. Cough into your hand, not your elbow. I like it. You wish you didn't do it, but you do it anyway.
That's true.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I do have a hint for y'all, though. I'll narrow it down a little bit.
Is it leaking when you sneeze?
No. She leaking. She sneezing yet. She leaking. What?
Okay. I like that version.
You like that?
Yeah.
Fearing something. Having fear of something. That's a great answer. It's not fears. Not about your fears. It's not tears for your fears.
No more tears. Sorry.
All right, give me that question again, pretty please.
Over 50% of Americans do this, and most of us admit we wish we didn't, but can't seem to help it. What is it?
And the ones that do it tend to do it almost every time. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Using the F word.
Ew, yeah, using curse words. We'll just say all of them. Throw them in there. Not what we're looking for. Brooke says laugh at dark humor trying to save your life. That's not it. Laney J?
Yeah, dude was talking about me. Eating too much?
It's not overeating, but that's actually a really good answer. That's a really good answer. I like it. Doesn't have to do with food consumption at all. Brooke says laugh in serious moments. That's a great answer. That's a great answer.
It's the only way to get through.
Hey, tough times. You're either going to laugh or you cry in many cases, so might as well laugh at it.
That's right.
I like that. I like that. No, it's still not pick your nose.
Good morning, you beautiful Reese's cheesecake, you.
Alexandria says, letting my gas get to E or the fuel light coming on before I fill up. It's a great answer.
Yeah.
It's a great answer,
Yeah, I
Alexandria.
think most of us do that.
I think, man, I don't often let the light come on, but I
Right.
do get down pretty low.
Yeah, I do too. I used to let the light come on all the time.
Yeah.
Be like, I got 30 miles. We're good. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I was playing gasoline roulette the other day when I was in the drive-thru at the bank
Gasoline roulette.
while it was on E.
Like I can do this real quick and then I'll get gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
And
that.
then I sat there and it was like 1 mile till empty.
Whoops.
And it was a busy day at the bank. Shiloh says biting your fingernails. That's a great answer. I like that.
Okay, so the question is, over 50% of Americans do this, and most of us admit we wish we didn't, but can't seem to help it. What is it?
Put the dishes in the sink instead of the dishwasher. That's actually a really good answer. Leave those dishes in the sink.
I think that's just a habit.
Is it
We all just-
habitual?
Yeah, if you do that, you just put them in there. I think people are so used to like dishes go in the sink, so you just put them in there, even though.
Now you got to transfer them to the dishwasher.
Right,
at
if you
some
just
point.
put them in the dishwasher, you'd be good.
Yeah.
So,
I've learned that. The wife finally broke me in on that.
yeah.
Yeah, might as well. If the sink is empty, put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Unless the dishwasher's clean,
In that case, empty it.
empty the dishwasher.
That's right.
Exactly. 100%.
That's right.
All right, now we've narrowed it down to some time here. Brooke says glare at people
I like that.
or show off your RBF. That's a great answer, but not it. All right, give me the question again, and I'll narrow it down for you.
Over 50% of Americans do this, and most of us admit we wish we didn't, but can't seem to help it. What is it?
It has to do with digital. Has to do with digital. Sarah says push the snooze button, which if it's on your phone, that's digital. Great answer. Not what we're looking for. It's not snooze. But yeah, it does have to do with your digital.
Smell yourself?
Huh?
Somebody's answer was smell yourself.
No, I don't digitally smell myself usually.
It has to do with digital.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Then, well, all right, y'all. You're going to get that queso.
Dari says argue with people online. That's a great answer. Oh, I made a comment from the radio station's Facebook page.
Oops.
And it was hilarious because it was a woman, and I'll tell you about it coming up.
Okay. All right.
Because I don't want to mess up the impossible question.
All right, you guys just got a couple minutes, so bring it on.
Brooke says ignore phone calls. That's a great answer, especially if it's not in your your address book in your phone. Sigh when someone calls you and not message. Philip says text and drive. That's actually a really good answer because this is about doing two things at once. That narrows it down. It's not text and drive, but Philip, this does have to do with doing two things at once. So you narrowed it down for us, my brother. Now that you know that is digitally related and it has to do with doing two things at once, Laney J, read that question for us again, pretty please.
Okay, I had to write my answer. It's
Oh,
long.
she got one.
Over 50% of Americans do this, and most of us admit we wish we didn't, but can't seem to help it. What is it?
Reply to someone, but never hit the send button. That happens more often than I'd like to admit, to be honest.
All right, you guys, give it a shot.
We have
Maybe I can save your life.
We have the correct answer on social media now. I see it up there.
I have
See if
two
Laney
of the
J. Let's
same
see if Laney
answers.
J. Let's see if Laney J can pull out the correct answer and save your proverbial impossible question life. You got 90 seconds to call in.
Well, I mean, I have a couple of answers. So, what do you got? Come on. I mean, this is too easy.
Oh, it's
You're
too
probably
easy
gonna
now,
be
huh?
No. I mean, you're probably going to get saved.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Let's go to this phone line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Change the music while driving.
Great answer. Not what we're looking for, but that does fit the bill. Laney J, can you save her life?
You're scrolling while you're on the phone with someone.
No, it's not scrolling while on the phone with someone, but you usually are scrolling while doing something. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Be on your phone while you're watching TV.
It's being on your phone while watching a movie or the TV. Who do we have on the phone?
Archie Crosby.
Archie's on the phone, and he's watching us on his TV. My man. That's what I'm talking about.
And listen to the radio at the same time.
Hey, dang, he's a triple threat man. I like this. All right, Archie, come by the radio station and pick up your certificate for your free queso.
All right.
Appreciate
Thanks,
you, brother.
Archie.
Have a great day. Archie Crosby gets the dub.
Well,
Congratulations. Thank you, Philip Birchfield, watching your phone and the TV.
My next answer was in the bathroom on the phone.
I bet it was.
Handling the business.
That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. We got to talk about the Idabel Chamber of Commerce this morning.
Yeah.
Not this weekend, but next weekend.
Idabel Dogwood Days.
Dogwood Days. Bow, 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 bow.
Friday night is the pageant.
Yeah?
Yes.
This Friday night?
No.
Oh, okay.
Friday night, April 3rd, is the Dogwood Days pageant. You have until April 1st to sign up.
Okay, so a week from the day after tomorrow.
Oh, actually, a week from today is your deadline to sign up.
Okay. All right. So a week from today is the deadline to sign up for that pageant.
Yes.
And then a week from the day after tomorrow is the pageant.
Yes.
And then a week from the day after tomorrow will be the actual event.
You register at 7 a.m. for the 5K walk run.
Okay.
That starts at 7:30. It's a pace event.
So you don't have to run, but you can walk.
You can walk,
But you can run, too.
Yeah, you can do whatever you prefer.
All right.
And they're going to have a full day full of events. The pancake breakfast.
Yeah.
There'll be food vendors, craft vendors,
Right.
sidewalk sales. Browning Snyder takes the stage at 6 p.m. that evening.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I love it.
The Dogwood Days Festival is always awesome.
Always
So,
huge.
yeah, I encourage you guys to go and check it out.
Was it last week we had Brownie Snyder in studio?
Week before last.
Week before?
Yes.
Okay.
Love Browning. He's such a good guy.
Such a nice guy. Of course, we had Jackie in studio, too.
Yes.
Jackie Lacron.
Yes, yes, yes. And she's cool, I guess.
Good morning, Curtis, on YouTube.
I'm just kidding. Jackie's great.
Oh,
So-
absolutely. Absolutely. So I may have garnered a bad review on the radio station's Facebook page yesterday.
Oh, what did you do?
All right, so let me set the stage for y'all real quick. We have Are You Smarter Than Jay Laney coming up next, so stay tuned for that. But let me set the stage. So there's this post, I think it's like a therapist or something, right,
Okay.
on social media. And the post is about a daughter who walks in the room and says, "Hey, Mom, can we get some more of that hair stuff, more of that hair shampoo, some more of that shampoo?" And in her mind, she's doing like a monologue in her brain, right? As she's walking, she's like, "Just ask, it'll be okay." Right? So then she's like, "Hey, Mom, can we get some more of that shampoo?" And, of course, the mom's like, "Well, we just bought the other one. What happened to it? That stuff was expensive." She was like, "Well, and then so basically, and then, of course, the monologue's like, "Oh, I knew she'd be mad." Stuff like that. So, in essence, this creator on social media is trying to push the whole you can't tell your kids no to things or you're going to destroy them. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And basically trying to make parents look like bad parents because they won't buy the expensive shampoo. Or because they get onto their kids for using up the expensive shampoo too quickly.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then acting as if people that disagree with you on this don't want their kids to bathe or something. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
So my comment was, well, what she didn't tell you was that shampoo that she bought last week was twice as much as their normal shampoo. So and then because at the end she goes, "So yeah, we'll get some shampoo, but we ain't getting that expensive stuff again. We're getting the regular stuff."
Okay.
And the daughter's all defeated, and walks out the room.
Okay.
So then, of course, me, when I comment something divisive on somebody's post, because she's looking for an echo chamber, you're right, girl. Those parents that question their kids about normal stuff like shampoo should be ashamed of themselves. Okay, I wasn't like that. You know me. I was like,
Right.
What they didn't say was that shampoo was bought last week and it was twice as much as the normal stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So going back to the regular stuff because you use that other stuff that's super expensive way too quickly.
Yeah.
Sounds logical to me.
Yeah.
But no. So we got a review on our Facebook page after I posted that comment. 0 out of 0 recommend. I do not recommend them because they don't like children bathing.
Are you serious?
100%. First and foremost, you got to know me. There's no canceling me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about your influential influences on social medias. It doesn't.
No.
Your comments don't bother me.
Right.
I was sitting here thinking yesterday, I was like, I'm going to tell everybody, go review us. Honest review. Just tell them what you think about us.
I cannot. Oh.
But what I did do, though, unfortunately, Laney J, was with that do not review or do not recommend review, we destroyed our 100% perfect reviewing status. It's now 98%. We're only. Dang! I just popped on the phone there. You'd be looking at it crazy. Sometimes your phone's like, "Oh, did you want to hear this?" Laney J's phone's got a mind of its own. Actually, it's the old iPhone. That's what it is. The updates. But anyway, I thought that was hilarious. I've been canceled a few times on social media.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, they tried.
Yeah, well, okay. They've
Who is
attempted.
this woman?
No clue. Don't care. You could go to our reviews on Facebook and see who did the review. Y'all should go comment on the review and say whatever you want to say.
There was a time that I used to get involved in conversations online. I've met some really cool people like that. Mm-hmm. But there was a woman who was complaining about or defending a woman who had several. They pulled an oopsie about 7 times and got rid of it 7 times. And I had commented, and I was like, you shouldn't use that as a form of birth control, right? The woman got super mad. Messaged the KKBI Facebook page talking about how horrible I was and how I shouldn't be employed here. So, I mean, it was a message, though. It wasn't anything posted on our Facebook, but still, I was like, oh, unfortunately, too bad for you. This came to me.
The best part of that is people think that posting on somebody's social media or posting on a public profile is going to deter them from commenting their thoughts and beliefs.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it, in my opinion. It's like your whole world revolves around this social media.
Yes.
So you think it's going to bother me that you disagree with me.
Right.
And then post it for the public to see.
It's beyond me how people try to go to your place of business or to try to ruin your business and things like that. It's like, seriously? If we don't agree, we don't agree. It has nothing to do with where I'm employed or, you know what? That's
How dare
crazy.
you, Laney J?
That's crazy to me. Like,
How
be
dare
an
you.
adult because you're being a petty child right now.
I think the best part about that statement is they posted it on social media so they could have an opinion.
Right.
But then when you respond with your opinion,
Yes.
let's cancel this person.
Yes.
How dare they have that opinion?
Yeah.
Where
Like,
it was
seriously?
funny because most of the comments I saw I was there early on the post, and I was like, "Ooh, this would be a good one to stir it up." You know me, I don't care.
But you don't do that often
I don't do
either
it
because
very
most
often
of the
at all.
time you just keep your comment to yourself because you know what's going to happen.
Exactly. I just don't care enough to start the fire, if you will. But I lit it up under her. But most of the comments pretty much said, well, she'll get the cheap stuff this time. And she'll still be able to wash her hair.
That's right.
I love this. It says, who takes a bath anyway? When we were in the 80s, we never bathed, or 90s. We just sprayed ourselves off with the same hose we drank from.
You never bathed at all?
Well, that's Curtis for you.
Okay, gotcha. And which is fine.
Yes.
I'm
spray yourself off with the
and
hose.
I'm not judging.
Just spray yourself off with the hose, Laney J.
That's right, Lacey. Thanks to Jay, we really are dirty Okies. Here's the thing, too. I'm going to tell you what. If you don't get on to your child, you have to teach them about the value of money.
One of the comments was like, oh, so we can't talk about budgets and overspending in this chat, huh? It was like, exactly. Maybe it wasn't in the budget to buy that expensive shampoo again.
Right. I mean, there's been times that I've because Nala has some crazy hair.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to try this. And yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but if it works the way it needs to, then I'm okay with it.
And you may not have to use as much if it works.
Right. But if you have a $10 shampoo and you have a $20 shampoo, and the $20 shampoo obviously went a lot faster, it's either because it was really good or because it wasn't good enough. But you need to teach your child, okay, you just said as an example, that you've got $50 and you want this right here and it costs $30, or you could get a cheaper version that costs $8. What are you going to do? Exactly. Is this right here really worth the $30 when you could get it for $8? You need to teach your kids that.
It's a teaching moment.
Well, some parents ain't got it. But get some baby shampoo.
Baby shampoo is the best. That's right, Dad.
I'm telling you.
And it's
right.
cheap, too.
You're right, Mr. Lindley.
It's easy on the eyes. You ain't got to worry about you crying.
That's right.
No tears, baby.
I'm telling you.
I love it.
I mean, seriously. And there are some things out there that people spend entirely too much money on. If you make $75,000 a year, I'm sorry. You don't need to be buying, $100 shampoo bottles.
What if that's your vice? What if that's the one thing you overspend on?
I mean, then good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Brandon.
I get it. But, the people sometimes live beyond their means.
A lot of
and
people
buying
do.
a $50 bottle for most people, not most people.
For many people.
Yeah. is spending beyond your means. And I know it's hard, but for us, a good shampoo is worth the money because my daughter has different hair, So, but I'm not going to... What is the deal over here today?
Your phone going crazy, girl.
I turned it. I had the ringer off. Okay, Siri done got mad at you. Apple is mad, and they are sending us messages that they're mad.
I was talking smack about it, updating and making our phones obsolete.
And it was right after that it went up on its own. It wasn't my watch that did it.
That's hilarious.
And then now it's, oh gosh.
Too funny. What was that? What was that alert for? That's a weird one. I hadn't heard that one before.
It was a phone ringing.
The ring?
Suspected spam, yeah.
Spam.
Courtney, stop prank calling me.
But anyway, I digress. I tried to get us in trouble again, but we only got one bad review out of it. So if you are interested and you listen to the show every day, go to our Facebook page. Just comment your own review. Give us a review.
I'm okay with that. Yeah. Leave us a review.
Give us your honest review. I want that. And then if you want to be ornery like I was yesterday, go to that review that was left yesterday and give them your 2 cents.
Please do. Please do. We got to get this. Are you smarter than Jay Lindley? Today's questions are just random questions I pulled out of the air.
Oh, out of your what? The air. Got you. Dairy. I got you. Okay,
and,
that's what I was thinking.
So if you want to play, make sure you give us a call here in the next few minutes. I mean, we're past the time, but that's what it is today.
That's true.
Period.
That's true. We are past the time.
So, yeah, you guys give us a call if you want to play.
All right. Well, on that note, let's get into it. Give us a call now. You know the number, 584-3388.
That's right.
Got some Gavin Adcock.
Yeah.
We'll be back. All right, we got Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley happening now. Brad, are you calling for round 3? Bro.
That's right.
Brad.
I think Brad works this time of day.
Oh, no.
Not
how's
sure.
he been doing it every other day?
Well.
It's been called. Oh, that's right. He did. He was the one that said he called in during work.
Yeah, but I think it's like when he's waiting because he has a job to where he has to wait. So,
all right. Well,
so
if it's Brad, be rad. B-Rad, are you calling for round 3 today? Because we're 1-1, so we need that best 2 out of 3 decision maker right here.
All right, come on.
And if Brad's not going to be able to, he may be working. Like you said, he may actually be working for the first time. No, I'm just kidding. For the first time ever.
Yeah, he's
no,
probably
I'm
like,
kidding.
Shh, my boss is listening.
Yeah. His boss is standing there. He was listening to the show. Boss standing. Why does he keep saying your name? Talking about calling in and playing a game. What's this, Brad? What's up?
Ooh.
But you're welcome to call in now, since Brad's probably not. Where is B-Rad? Exactly. All right. Brad's probably not available if he hasn't already called in. So you should call in now if you want to play Are You Smarter Than Jay Laney? Go head-to-head against me. 5 trivia questions. You got 3 seconds to answer each question. I'm going to leave the room so I can't hear your questions or your answers. Then I'll come back in. I'll answer the same 5 questions, and we see who gets more right.
That's right.
Pretty simple. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Looks like we may not have the caller we were hoping for this morning, so give us a call now. You got the number? There it is.
There you go. Give us a call.
You know it. You already know it.
Call me.
But we only got another minute or so, and we're gonna have to move on to the next thing. So I may just have to see if I win this one all by myself today.
I love these questions. They're really good. So we'll have to next week do the next, because this is the last.
Yeah, this is the last Are You Smarter Than Jay Laney for the week.
Somebody went to go on vacation.
I get to go on. I wouldn't call it vacation.
Somebody gets to go on a trip.
Yeah.
He's going on a weekend bender.
I'm going on a girls' trip.
See, you notice King Jackson ain't in here today. Because I told him, you get out and don't come back.
Yeah.
You get him for 4 days. Get out.
No, he doesn't text me. Did you check in yet? Bro.
It's way too early to start.
No, I checked in at 7:10, remember?
No, for him, it's too early.
Oh, no, he's been doing that all week.
He has?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm like, man,
yeah.
It is way too early in Pennsylvania for you to be wondering when I'm going to get there. You know what I mean?
Too funny.
So,
all right, looks like I win by default today. No callers in.
We're going to give him another chance next week, though, for that best 3 out of 3, okay?
Aye. Sounds
right.
good. No, yeah, absolutely. Whenever he's ready, we'll take his calls.
I see you hating on the man because he got a job.
He
I'm
got a
just kidding.
yob.
He's probably off today.
He got a yob like a Big Brother Bob.
He might have got fired. He's in a dumpster fire somewhere. Well, I want to ask you the questions then.
Okay, fine. Last
because
chance.
I like these questions.
584-33-88. Last chance. If you want to call in and go head-to-head against me, we will let you remain anonymous in case you're afraid I might win today.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Courtney says she ain't calling because she's still licking her wounds from last time.
I love it. All right. I'm winning. It looks like I'm going to win it today.
Okay. I wish HR could call in today.
Ooh, I wonder what HR's doing.
Oh, that is hilarious.
What?
Creaky said, I just posted my review. No musty children were harmed.
Thank you, Creaky Montego.
Thank you, Creepy. We love you. It's
That's
awesome.
Hilarious. Lacey, there's no category. It's open-ended today.
Yeah,
it's open-ended.
open something.
You calling Lacey? Give us a call. You know the number. Call us up. I'm giving y'all a chance.
Well, it sounds like no one's going to
All right, we got a call.
Okay. All right,
Sweet.
let's see.
I love it. All right, let's go to the phone line.
Good morning. Are you smarter than Jay Yenley?
I got bullied, so I had to try again.
I love it.
All right.
I
Let's
love
do it.
Lacey said that's a negative Ghost Rider.
Oh, she wasn't going to call in? Aw.
Too funny. All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody knows we just explained how this works, so I'm going to leave the room now.
Jay's out of here.
Let these 5 questions be answered.
Yes. They're just regular questions.
Just regular.
Yeah.
Regular O.
Regular O. Okay, are you ready? This is Courtney, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, what type of animal is a tamarin? Or tamarine? A monkey. Okay. She said monkey. What is the term for a group of crows?
A pile.
All right. She said a pile. What is the only U.S. state capital that rhymes with fun?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. She said none. There's not one. Okay. And what is the name of the line that divides Earth into the northern and southern hemisphere?
Equator.
All right. She says the equator. What part of the body has the most sweat glands?
Armpit.
All right.
No, the feet.
She says feet. Okay. All right. Let's get Jay. Looks like I need to clean some windows around here. All right. We got these 5 questions. We go see. You and Jay might be neck and neck today.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I heard that.
I'm telling you. Let's see.
Then. I'm back and better than ever.
That's right. Okay. You ready, Jay?
Yes.
What type of animal is a tamarin or a tamarine?
A tamarin?
Yeah.
Ooh, man. Is that a bird?
All right. He says bird. What is the term for a group of crows?
A murder.
A murder of crows. What is the only U.S. state capital that rhymes with fun?
U.S. state capital?
That rhymes with fun.
Oh, man. I don't even know. There's no way.
Okay.
I can't think of them quick enough.
What is the name of the line that divides Earth into the northern and southern hemisphere?
The equator.
All right. What part of the body has the most sweat glands?
The palm of your hand.
All right. Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. What type of animal?
I honestly thought you said a group of clothes, like clothing.
A stack. It's a fold.
That's okay. That's all right. What type of animal is a tamarin? I think that's how you say that.
Okay.
She said monkey and you said bird.
Right.
It's a monkey.
Oh, she got me on that one.
What is the term for a group of crows? She said a pile, which makes sense. She
Yeah.
thought I said clothes.
Yeah.
And you said murder. Murder is the correct answer.
All right.
What is the only U.S. state capital that rhymes with fun?
Did she get this one?
She said none.
None. There is none.
And you said didn't know. She got it right.
There isn't one?
There is not one that rhymes with fun.
That's
That
stupid.
was my little
That's a trick question. I don't like it.
All right. What is the name of the line that divides Earth into the northern and southern hemisphere?
Yeah.
It is the equator. You both got that correct.
Good job.
What part of the body has the most sweat glands? She said the bottom of the feet, and you said the palms. The correct answer is the bottom of the feet. She beat you.
No.
Yeah, she beat you 4-2.
Take that, Jay.
Way to go, Courtney.
Yes.
That is awesome. Thank you for playing today.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm glad we bullied her into calling in.
I know. Good job, Courtney. You have a
Yes.
wonderful day. Appreciate you playing. All right, there we go.
I love that. I can't believe she
Whatever.
beat you. You beat her twice.
I'm throwing down the yellow flag.
What's wrong?
Oh my goodness.
I think she would have had a sweep there if I would have said crows better.
Oh, please.
I'm glad I didn't now.
Don't fall into her trap.
Fall into the trap. Fine.
You got any burner questions over there?
Oh, I have tons of burner questions.
All right, I'll take a couple. Give me some. I'm ready.
What is the name for a group of flamingos?
A flock.
It is a flamboyance.
Oh yeah, I remember. I've heard that before.
What is the only number that is spelled with letters in alphabetical order?
The only number with this.
The only number that is spelled with letters in alphabetical order.
Is it no? No. No. Is it 8?
No, it's 40. Forty.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like it.
That was dumb.
What is the name of the fear of long words?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
It's close. It's the hippopotamonstrosiquipdaffodiliophobia. Yeah, I mispronounced that.
You're
but
scared
still.
of daffodils and hippopotamuses in that
Yes, and equips. Yeah, it's terrible. What is the only continent without bees?
Antarctica.
Very good.
Excuse me.
What is the only fruit with seeds on the outside?
Strawberries.
Very good. What is the name for a word that hold on. What is the name for a word that sounds like what it means?
The name for a word that sounds like what it means? I don't know. That's an interesting question.
Onomatopoeia.
Oh, yeah?
I don't get it. Speaking of, what is the only planet named after a Greek god rather than a Roman one?
Venus.
Uranus.
Dang it. I missed the chance to say that again. Daggum.
What is the longest English word without a vowel? I wouldn't know this one.
I thought they all had to have a vowel.
No, this one doesn't.
Huh. Why?
It's rhythm.
The Y is a vowel, right? The Y.
A Y is not a vowel.
A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y.
Never. Never.
We need an English teacher in here.
Okay.
They're
I'll
all
find
at school.
us one.
They're all in school.
What's the name of the invisible line where the sky meets the earth?
Horizon.
Oh, very good. What is something that gets wetter the more it dries?
A towel.
All right, fine.
It's not a real question. It's a trick question, too.
Okay. All right. What's the smallest planet in the solar system?
I don't want to pee. Huh? What? The smallest planet in the solar system? Are we
yes.
Are we counting Pluto? Is it a planet still?
Yeah.
It's Pluto then.
It's not Pluto. It's Mercury.
Then that means you remove Pluto as a planet. That's why I asked if Pluto is a planet in this.
I'll look that up.
Because Pluto is is too small to be a planet. That's why they call it a dwarf planet.
What's the name for a baby kangaroo?
A kid.
It's called a joey.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did know that as well.
What is the smallest planet in the solar system? Mercury.
But Pluto was figured to be not even a planet because is that because we now know Pluto is a dwarf planet?
I'm looking it up. I guess Mercury is more than twice the diameter of Pluto. Pluto's about 1/3 the.
Yep.
No, I'm not arguing with that. But when
it.
did they take Pluto out of the solar system?
Like 10 years ago or something? They didn't take it out of the solar system, but they said it's not a planet because it's too small to qualify as a planet.
Okay.
That's why they call it now a dwarf planet. But I think they reintroduced it, just said, it's still a planet. Just a little bitty one.
Well, not now. No, because Mercury is the smallest planet. That happened August 24, 2006 at the International Astronomical Union.
Wow, that was 20 years ago, not 10. My bad. Dang.
Dwarf planet because it failed to meet the new criteria. That's stupid.
Yeah, they're creating new criteria all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing just fine. That's what they do, though. They create new stuff and rules and just
you can change the laws of just about anything if you change the criteria of what makes it what it is.
Good point. To shiesty NASA and whoever else is doing this. It's not good.
Yeah, the person that come up with that was a they them.
Yeah, it absolutely was.
I don't want to call it a planet anymore. It doesn't feel like a planet anymore.
Well, I mean,
right there in the Gulf of America, baby.
That's right. Who knew?
Tony said they're always picking on the little ones. I know. It was probably Jupiter picking on it.
All right. Where's Gigantus? I wish Uranus was the largest planet. There would be many more jokes.
Depends on the solar system.
Man.
That was fun. Thank you, Laney J. Appreciate your time. It's been a pleasure.
I mean, I understand you have to say that. I get it.
What do I have to
get
say?
it. You have to say thank you.
Thank you, Laney J.
I'm glad that you lost on your send-off.
Fine.
Quiz.
Dang, y'all are mean. Y'all are just mean to old Jay
I'm
Laney.
telling you, NASA, never a straight answer. You're right. That's what Bruce Willis said.
Ha! All right, we'll be back. We got some Brantley Gilbert for you. It's Jay and Laney J live on Best Country 106. Good morning. I don't have March Madness. I have March Sadness. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I mean, I like basketball. I enjoy most of college basketball that I watch.
I'm going to choose a week where all we're going to have that week for
Sports.
is sports questions.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
I think I'll destroy.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm going to destroy. It's going to be a beautiful day today.
It is.
Don't forget, May 22nd and 23rd, we've got American Rodeo Championship weekend tickets. Midland is the headliner Friday night, and Chris Young is the headliner Saturday night. So hang out, witness top-tier rodeo competition and unforgettable performances in the heart of Arlington's entertainment district. You can get your tickets now at globelifefield.com/American.
Get them.
Or hang out with us. We're going to give away tickets, too.
Yeah. It'll be fun, though. We love giving stuff away. So,
Absolutely.
we've got Corey Kent tickets to give away, too.
Yep.
He's going to be at the saloon.
So exciting.
And hopefully we'll be able to interview him as well, depending on his schedule.
Of course.
And if it's in person, we won't tell you guys about it.
Why not?
Because we don't need nobody running up in here. I meant ahead of time. You know what I mean?
I don't. We'll knock back the crowd for him.
Okay, I was gonna say we have to hire some security.
I'm here for it. Well, I'll call up the homies at Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh yeah, they'd be afraid.
Say
That's
I need
a really
you.
good idea.
Say I need you, bros. I need you.
That's right. I love it.
All right, we're about to wrap up the show. It's been fun. What else did we not talk about today? It's also National Medal of Honor Day.
Oh really?
Yes. National Tolkien Reading Day.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Is it J.R.R.R.? I don't know.
He wrote Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
So it's Tolkien Day.
It's also National Lobster Newburg Day. What makes Lobster Newburg?
That's what?
Versus like Oldburg.
Lobster
or Goldberg.
Newburg?
Yeah. Is this a radio station?
No. Sorry.
What was your context clue that gave you that away?
I know, I was wondering. Lobster Newburg is a rich classic American seafood dish featuring lobster meat in creamy buttery sauce, spiked with sherry or cognac, and thickened with egg yolks, seasoned with cayenne and nutmeg. Served over toast points or in a puff pastry shell.
Interesting.
I mean, it sounds kind of good.
I mean, do you hear that, Joshua Jackson? We need some
Man.
Lobster Newburg there in Jacksonville.
Okay, that sounds good. I get some of that.
I like it.
Don't tell me about it, though,
Oh, yeah.
because then I'll be mad.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you all about what I'm eating.
I know. I told him yesterday that I was mad.
Big
That
man.
he didn't invite me, and he's like, it's a girls' trip. You can't come. I'm sorry. He was very firm with me.
I did. No kids.
Fine.
No kids, please. That's what everybody said. No kids.
All right.
I was like, well, fine. I can't bring Lainey then.
Yeah,
She's
that's
like a big
fine.
kid.
All right. It's cool.
All right, so
No.
we're doing. If you're an avid listener of the show or a watcher of the show, I need you to go to Facebook and write a review, an honest review. What you like best about the show, who your favorite is. Only if it's me. If it's Laney J, then save that crap.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, you can say Laney J is your favorite if you
No,
want.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Miss me with that.
Miss me with that biscuit. All right, gonna go ahead. I don't understand. Go ahead and finish what you were saying. Go
That's
leave
all
a
I was
review.
saying. Go leave a review.
I want to comment on Raven or whatever her name was.
That's
I
so
wanna,
Raven.
Yeah, because that's so Jupiter. I want to comment on it, but I'm trying to be good.
Yeah,
You know,
you would.
I'm trying to be good. I don't want to be.
You commented on something I saw the other day. I was like, oh, Laney J.
Nothing local.
What's up, Aiden? Mr.
What
Aiden
was
Grant.
it? What did I comment on?
I don't remember. I tried to ignore it.
Well,
It was something about somebody was, blah, 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 and then you blah, blah, blah back.
my bad.
I was like, Laney, I thought you were reformed, not commenting on dumb Facebook posts.
Oh, I don't comment on local ones anymore. Yeah, I refrain from that.
Aiden says he found us on Facebook. Appreciate you, Aiden. Go write a review on our page.
Oh, Aiden. I was wondering who that was. Nala has a friend named Aiden. It's a girl.
Okay.
So when I hear Aiden, it always throws me off.
Jackson's roommate's name's Aiden.
Oh, that's right.
He's a guy.
Yeah.
So there.
So were you saying there's more guys than girls?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there's guys and gals. I got you, Aiden. Don't worry about
Nala
it.
has a friend named Jay, too.
Exactly. He's the beast of the Southeast.
Man, who is? You?
Yours truly, baby.
Jay?
Yours truly.
Jay Lindley?
Ask the homies at Jits.
Jay Yinley?
Yay Yinley.
Yay.
It's Yay Yinley. Just call me Yee.
And Yon. I could start calling Nala Yalla.
Yalla.
So it's Yay and Yalla.
Yay and Yalla.
What y'all doing?
What's Yalla doing over there?
Just disturbing the kids. Are you related to Coach Lindley?
Yeah. Which
Are
one?
you?
Which Coach Lindley?
Logan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm related to all those Lindleys.
Are you?
Their grandfather and my grandfather were brothers.
Oh, that's neat. Cool.
Pretty sure that's how that works. Here's the thing. Maybe I should pay more attention to this, but I don't really pay much attention to the connectivity of family. I mean, outside of my brother, my dad, my mom, outside of the people I really,
But they're your family.
Yeah. I know they have family connections somehow.
Yeah.
I could say, I think their dad and my dad were first cousins, which would make their grandfather and my grandfather brothers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Cousins, call me up and call me liar if I am. They would be happy to. Blaine.
I was about to say, I
or
think
Logan.
Logan is Nala's coach.
Oh, okay.
So, they coached in basketball, and they got track going right now. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cool. So.
He's not a punk? He's not mean?
No.
I would have imagined him being a little mean.
Is Anita his mom?
Jimmy Crawford says, don't claim Logan.
Uh-oh. I hope Logan's not listening.
Never heard of him.
Hope Logan's not listening. He's probably on the bus somewhere with a group of bad kids, mine included. Oh, man.
Too funny.
I love it.
How far out do we claim family?
I have family that I claim pretty far out.
Yeah? Not physically distanced to travel, but
just
down the,
distance in the
family line, down the family tree.
So my mom's first cousin,
Okay.
their kids.
So her mom, your grandma, and her first cousin's grandma
They were siblings.
sisters or brothers or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Brother, sister, whatever.
So their first cousins and then their kids. Are we second cousins?
First cousin once removed.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Man.
So my first cousins, their children, are my first cousin once removed.
Okay.
The removed has to do with down the line of.
That is so weird.
I know.
Well, I have a first cousin.
I may be wrong about that. I'm not claiming that 100%. Sorry.
I never did the once removed.
Me neither.
That's my cousin.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I always thought it was second cousin. If
Me
it was my
too.
first cousin's child, it must be my second cousin.
That's right.
But no, that's not the case.
Oh, man.
Jimmy says, I hope he is good dude there. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. I'll let him know you said that. Actually, no, I won't.
He's listening.
He doesn't deserve it. He's got us on the smart board at school.
Is a first cousin once removed the same as a second cousin?
No.
No. The key difference lies in the generation gap.
That part.
Second cousins are in the same generation, while first cousins once removed are a generation apart. Okay.
So it goes up or down. My dad's first cousin is my first cousin once removed.
Your first cousin's child is your once removed, or
Yep.
your parents' cousin
Yep.
is your once removed.
Exactly. So it's the removed is just a generation up or down. Just saying.
Okay, so, all right. But if you're in the same generation and you share grandparents, you're second cousins. This is weird. That's my cousin, period. That's what it says.
Say that again. If you're what?
The grandchild of your grandparents, that would be your second cousin.
Oh, if you both have the same grandparent?
Yeah, it says if you share a great-grandparent and you're in the same
A
generation.
great-grandparent.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
I was going to say, because that makes you cousins if you share a grandparent, because your family, your mother or father is brother or sister.
But if you share great-grandparents
Yeah.
and you're in the same generation, then you're second cousins.
Got you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's too much. Who made this stuff up?
Oh, man. Somebody with way more time than I
They
do.
messed up somewhere.
Aiden says it's a completely different experience watching on Facebook versus watching on TikTok. We like cross-promoting.
Okay, here's the deal.
Okay.
This is so much easier. First cousins once removed share grandparents. Second cousins share great-grandparents. You could have told me that in the first place. Thanks, Google.
On
Man.
that note, go enjoy a waffle today on National Waffle Day or get into a fight at a Waffle House.
Let's
one of the
do
two.
it. If you do that, call me.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Laney J wants to be a part of it. She's just going to record in the background, though.
That's right. Whatever. I'm throwing blows, too.
Everybody have a wonderful day. Peace off, and God bless you. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Actually, Laney J will. I'll be gone.
And call up your first, second, third, once removed, twice doomed cousin and tell him you love him.
Have a great day. Peace off. Swap Shop up next.
Bye.
Bye.